This season, we are not a serious football club. So what is the point of pretending like we are? I understand, keep the standards, I get it. But while you're still capable of achieving said standard, we're not capable of that. So what is the point? Might as well just be on vibes. And that's what Lampard will, I guess, allow to happen a bit more, because with Graham Potter, that wouldn't happen. Every loss would be like, why are you still here? Why have you not sacked him? Get rid of him. Because more people are starting to turn on Bowley over the last few weeks. Because it was like, how have you let all of this happen and you haven't sacked him? A more serious owner would have sacked him. And with Bowley, he had to protect himself, and that's why Potter got sacked. Because he has to protect himself. He's now falling under the firing line because of Graham Potter's ineptitude. He won't for Lampard's, because we all know Lampard's level. We all know where the club is not going to be. So it's like, at least you've just got a better face. Something that looks better. Something that the fans will back a bit more. That is it. It's just there for a bit of PR for the fans. And that, I don't mind. As long as it's just till the end of this season and he's gone. As long as it's that, I'm fine with it.
Fair enough. And like my man said, good luck keeping Felix. Bruv, you can't keep Felix anyway. Surely not. Because with no European football, he ain't staying there. You know, like that. So it's a mad thing. Bro, the whole thing's just mad.
I don't know. Felix sounds like he wants to stay.
To do what?
I don't know. I think he's been sold by the project or something. But he seemed happy and like, I don't think he wants to go back. Everything sounds like we're trying to keep him. We're trying to negotiate with Atletico Madrid for him. I don't think Felix is going anywhere, personally.
Fuck you know, bro. Listen, it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of you guys' season unfolds, because right now it's not looking good, bruv. I'll be real.
But it was never looking good.
Yeah, but bro, no, I hear that, but you spent enough money. I thought man was going to check, your fortunes were going to change. And yeah, they don't seem to...
Even the 600 million didn't faze me. It was like, cool, we might get into the top 7. We might get into the top 7. That was it for me. These lot will still play Havertz up top. That guy is not a top 10 striker. He's not a top 10 footballer.
So what, you think Lampard ain't going to play Havertz up front?
No. He won't do that. He might play him as an 8 again, maybe. But I don't see why he would. Like, he wanted Aubameyang at Chelsea back in 2020. He was pushing for Aubameyang heavily. So I think he'd bring him back into the squad. Or he'd give Fofana a run out. But he won't play poor players consistently through poor form. He used to rotate heavily. Do you remember the amount of times he used to change our defense? We had like 46 different combinations or something like that in 1920. If anything, he chops and changes too much.
Yeah, but you could accuse Potter of that as well.
Only to a point, because he had his favourites. Win, lose, or draw, Havertz will have a full 90. Fact. The only reason why Mount isn't having a full 90 is because of the contract situation. And the board above are telling him don't play Mount unless he resigns. So, like, I don't think that would be the case with Lampard. He might make questionable lineups, but I don't think he's going to persist with favourites. I don't recall him ever really having that, except Mason Mount. And Mount was in good form. If anything, he always used to give youth players opportunities. Always. And you'd probably see that happen until the end of the season. You see the younger players start getting a little bit more opportunities. And fine. More power to him for that. I am fine with that. Because what are we achieving? Nothing. You might as well give some Cobham graduates a run out. You might find a gem or something.
No, I hear that, bro. I can't lie, guys.
Vibes
This news has shocked me, bro. When I came into the show, I didn't expect this, bro. Like, literally, man saw the starting screen.
Yeah, nothing's shocking me.
I just saw the chat going mad.
Tuchel sacked was a shock. Potter being sacked was a shock. Lampard, whatever, innit? Whatever.
No,
next thing you know, we're actually going to rename ourselves to London Dodgers or some crap.
Bro, it might do. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I wouldn't listen to this. I know you look keep putting this Joao Felix thing in, but bro, like, I feel like he would be the kind of player that the manager likes in that false 9 role, but I don't think we'll do it, guys. I don't think we'll do it.
You probably have to pay the same. Like it would be about 85 million.
I wouldn't care how much we would have to pay, like, because the money will be there, innit? But
Yeah.
we've been linked with Harry Kane, and we wouldn't sign both of them. So unless Kane stays at Tottenham, I believe that he's United bound. I don't think he can go anywhere else. Like Chelsea's off the table, Arsenal's off the table, Liverpool's off the table. So and Man City's off the table because Haaland's there. So it's only us he could really go to anyway.
Yeah, because he ain't leaving. He wants that Premier League record.
Yeah, exactly. Like he'll stay at Tottenham or he signs for Man United. That's it. So I think that the Harry Kane thing is done. That's why I don't. Man United can't be. United can't be interested in Joao Felix. They should be, but they can't be interested in Joao Felix and Harry Kane. You know, like that.
Yeah,
so,
that will be too much for both of you. Too much for both of you.
Oh, bro, don't get me wrong. If we listen, if we sign both of them, I mean, it's sensational, but it's not going to happen.
It's a madness.
If that happens, it's an absolute madness, but it would never happen. Like that doesn't make sense. I feel like only a fan would do that. Do you know what I mean? Like a sensible football manager, yeah, wouldn't consider signing both of them. I would. I don't give a fuck. You know, like that, because you can't have two players of that caliber and it not work out, bro. Joao Felix is so versatile. He could play as an advanced 10. He could play on the left if you wanted him to, and he could play in the false 9. And the thing is with our manager, the manager likes different types of players for different types of games. If you look at our manager, a lot of fans wouldn't have noticed, but he literally sets his team out game by game. He's not one of them guys that plays the same starting 11 every match, depending on who we're playing. Like, I mean, no matter who we're playing, he's not like a Pep that has like a rigid way of playing and he's just like, cool, I play my game. He does kind of adapt his tactics depending on who we play against. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there'll be games where he would like a more traditional player high up the pitch, and sometimes he might want to play like a false 9, you know, like that. So I feel like he could.
Yeah, but your dream squad wants that versatility.
But even in our front four right now, our manager changes it. Our manager changes it. Like you've seen it. Like he plays Bruno in the 10 sometimes, on the left sometimes. He plays Weghorst in the 10 sometimes, up front sometimes, and it's the same 4, but he just moves them around. Like even Sancho's been in the 10, so even if they were both in the same squad, the manager would use them in different positions. Some days he might even play Kane in the 10 and play Felix in front of him, you know, like that. So, like, I feel like the manager could make it work with both of them, but it's just not realistic, innit? But to be fair, when you've got the kind of money that we're rumored to be having, nothing's realistic. Like, nothing's not realistic. You can do some bullshit, but I just don't.
Yeah, if you get those Qatari owners in, you know what? Then
you lot have spent 600 million, so why can't we? You know, I just don't think we will. I'd be in dreamland if we were just spending that kind of money.
It's too early to speculate it because it depends on who's owning the club.
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys have the Qatari owners, anything's up for grabs. Literally anything.
And considering Harry Kane's in his last season as well, like this is the cheapest you're ever going to get Harry Kane for.